And also, what's his name? John. Yeah, John
So Kevin, you're okay with me continuing this on here?
I always wanted to do that.
PR person run amok. Good evening, everybody. We're excited you're here to celebrate the 28th year of the Long Island International Film Expo with us tonight. All right, we've seen some old friends, made some new friends, and life continues to be the film community that we hoped it would be many years ago. And we wouldn't be here if not for you. So filmmakers, give yourselves a hand for that. I have a lot of people to thank for helping to put this together. My partner since the beginning, 28 years ago, and that's Ann Stampfel. And Henry Stampfel somewhere back there. John Marine is the man on the computer in the back. And Corey Diskin runs our Filmmakers Lounge. And Anthony Labriola, who I don't think is here, but he runs our Scared for Your Life Film Festival, our horror film festival, with E.J. Acosta, who I know is here, and Josh Suarez, who will be here from the Scream Society. Submissions, by the way, for Scared for Your Life. If you do have a horror film, a short horror film, it opens in about 2 weeks. So check out longislandfilm.com and look at the Drop Dead menu, and you'll Drop Dead menu. That's what it feels like right now. And then you'll find the link to that. Also want to thank Karen Rizzo, who's one of our board members here. Ed Shin, our photographer. A very special thank you to our judges, our interviewers, and all of our festival associate volunteers. We could not do this without you. But if you're here, any of our volunteers, stand up and everybody give them a hand. And Sonny, who is graciously stepping in to be our trophy person, so we appreciate that. Really crazy year this year, but pretty wonderful. So I want to thank our sponsors, the Nassau County Industrial Development Agency, Gold Coast Studios, the County of Nassau, and Rain Energy Drinks, our soft drink sponsor, CD Productions, our crafty sponsor. And thank you to our host, Kevin Brown, who's here somewhere. And tonight's presenters, and of course, all of our panelists, thank you again. Okay, so we've already presented our screenplay awards, and we've had a live table read of the screenplay Journey to Babylon by Shiva Kumar. That's our sponsors. So let's give them a hand. Okay, and we also have a few jury awards in our lineup, so if your category is called and you have not won, stick around because you could still win. It happens. All right, so anyway, Kevin.com Brown is winner of the 15th Annual Screen Actors Guild Award for his portrayal of .com in NBC's 30 Rock. He and his brother Andre created and produced the Uptown Comedy Club TV show on Fox 5 Network. He recently returned to college and received a bachelor's and master's degree after a 40-year hiatus, and he feels energized for this next phase of his acting and comedy career. Kevin deserves an extra round of applause because he finally finished his long-awaited book called Professor Brown's The Making of an Entrepreneurhood, which was actually inspired by comedian actor Tracy Morgan. It's a hilarious memoir of his life, his business, adventures, and his constant ability to survive and thrive in this dog-eat-dog world. But before we welcome Kevin Brown, John, we have a real weekend show. Don't know the quality.
But if I find out you're holding out on me, I will no longer allow you to use my office for your history club.
That's ironic, because next week's topic is fascism.
.com. Do you ever read books by women?
But George Eliot was a woman.
Enough!
You want to go to Vegas and buy a bunch of sarcophagi? Tracy's is a tactile, kinesthetic learning style.
.com. So help me God.
Tracy, in the real world, you need a college degree to succeed.
Really, .com? How did your city council campaign go?
Well, as far as raising the level of discourse in this city, I'd say it was a great success.
I feel angry, like Warren Moon must have felt back in 1995.
As I have told you many times during our relationship, no one gets that reference. What's up, .com?
The great Uta Hagen once said, is why I'd like to audition for TGS.
Walter, you idiot, you lost the card.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Questlove.
Tracy, this is Dr. Cornell West. He teaches African American Studies at Princeton.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Apex Technical School puts students first. And the perfect time to enroll is now. Ah, Monsieur Parcel. Votre table est prête.
I didn't know it was a French restaurant.
Yes, I found it on my favorite website, StopShowingOff.com.
That dress belonged to Rosa Parks. She's one of my personal heroes.
I think I found my role model.
Good choice. Sister Parks once said, each person must live their life as a model for others.
ShutUp.com.
I wanted for nothing as a child, but that brings its own challenges.
ShutUp.com.
You know, smell is the sense most closely associated with memory.
I know, .com. That's why whenever I smell that jacket, I remember being bored.
The only person you're insulting with that attitude is yourself. Today's Republican Party will be unrecognizable to Lincoln. He fought a war to preserve federal authority over the states. That's not exactly small government.
.com, this need you have to be the smartest guy in the room is off-putting.
I guess that's why I'm still single.
All right, so let's welcome Kevin Brown.
Why'd they stop clapping?
Everyone, let's stop clapping already!
Hello, everyone. Woo! All right. Normally, I sit there, but that walk is too short. Y'all don't clap long enough when I sit there. So this year, I said I'm going to sit all the way in the back, and I'm going to try to get y'all to use your whole hand. I was watching y'all when Deborah was announcing our sponsors, and y'all were doing that little golf tournament applause. You know that golf tournament applause where you'd use part of your hand? Listen, tonight is a celebration. It's a celebration of creativity. It's a celebration of excellence. It's a celebration of artistic expression. And some of these young filmmakers, some of these young actors, this may be their very first nomination in their entire career. So it's a real celebration. If you're here to support filmmaking, any filmmakers, make some noise. If you're a filmmaker, make some noise. Let me tell you something. I got my Screen Actors Guild card in 2004. That's how many years? 21 years ago. And I remember just being so excited to be on a set. I didn't care what I was doing. If I was an extra, I was just excited to be on a set. Some of these artists in the room are experiencing that first excitement, their first nomination, their first film festival. How many of you are in your first film festival? Clap your hands if you're in your first film festival. How many of you have been in the industry for a year or less? Clap your hands if it's a year or less. 5 years or less. 10 years or less. 20 years or less. You have to enjoy these moments. You have to enjoy these moments. They do not last forever. I love hosting this film festival in particular. I think I started, this might be my 27th year, right? It's a long time ago, right? Been a long time, maybe 11 years, but I love being around young artists before their hopes and dreams have been destroyed. Like the rest of my friends, like the rest of my cronies. So I love being around filmmakers, but today, for every nominee, I want you to use your whole hand when you applaud for them. And I want the winners, if you get a chance to take that walk and accept your trophy, prepare a speech, say some words. Don't just come up here and say, thank you, and then walk away. This is your moment. Use this moment. I'm putting pressure on everybody, right? Because if they come up here, they're going to have something to say. And I also want to shout out my book. I'm an author, y'all. I'm an author. And like Deborah said, as a matter of fact, where's Deborah? Give it up for Deborah. She's one of our founders. Deborah Markowitz, the lovely, incredible Deborah Markowitz. She's the glue that holds this whole thing together. Like she said, this book was inspired by the hilarious Tracy Morgan. Let me tell you that story. So as you saw, I was on a TV show called 30 Rock for 7 seasons, right? It was a big, yeah, clap for that, clap for that. That show changed my life, y'all, changed my life. I was an extra when I started on the show. My first 2 or 3 episodes, I was an extra, and I was getting paid like $129 a day. That's how much they paid extras back then. And they pulled me to the side, and they said, Kevin, the writers like your energy, and they're gonna start writing you into the script. I didn't even really know what that meant. And when they write you into the script, you go from $129 a day to like $700 a day or something like that. But your life changes. And then you get an agent, and then you get $5,000 an episode, $10,000 an episode. It just changes your life, right? It's amazing, it's amazing. But one day we were on the set, and a box came to Tracy Morgan's dressing room. And he was excited. He opened it up, and it was filled with Tracy Morgan's books. This was about 2010. And Tracy, my mother discovered Tracy. Nobody knows that, but my mother discovered Tracy Morgan at the Uptown Comedy Club in Harlem. So my mother, Tracy Morgan, loved my mother. So when the books came out, he opened up the box, and he said, Kev, you got to give this book to Mama Brown. Let me autograph it. You got to take this book to Mama Brown. And I was like, okay, sure. I'll go by the house, and I'll give it to my mother. So he gives me the book. And the whole time I'm holding the book, and all I'm thinking is, Tracy Morgan wrote a book? And I'm holding the book, and I can't believe it. I'm like, Tracy Morgan wrote a book? I can't believe Tracy Morgan wrote a book. And I'm holding the book in my hand. This is the proof that he wrote the book. But I can't believe it, because I'm thinking, shouldn't there be a rule? Before you can claim that you wrote a book, you have to at least prove that you read a book. There's no way Tracy Morgan even read a book before. Ask him right now if he ever read a book. He's like, yeah, I read a book. I read that book with the dog running. What, C-Spot Run? That's what you mean? Everybody read that book. So when I saw that Tracy Morgan could write a book, I was like, I gotta be able to write a book. Because a lot of people, you ever meet somebody, an uncle, an auntie, a grandpa, a grandparent, and you're like, they have the greatest stories, you should write a book. How many people know someone like that? That should just write a book. We all have a book in us, and we haven't written that book. Let me tell you something. Tracy Morgan wrote a book. That means everybody in here can write a book, all right? And another thing, everyone has a film in them too. You know how you become a filmmaker? Pull out your phone and make a film. It's just that simple. These are the moments you celebrate. These are the moments you cherish. And you heard my story. I went back to college. I dropped out of college in 1988. I went back to college after the pandemic because I had made a promise to my moms in 88 that I'd go back one day. And I realized after the pandemic that I didn't honor that promise. And when I went back to college, I was thinking, you bring your own baggage. I'm thinking, I'm the oldest guy in here. I was older than all my professors. And I'm thinking that my fellow classmates are judging me, right? They don't care nothing about you. They got their own problems. But they ask the smartest, stupidest questions, right? My classmates would ask me, Kevin, so can I ask you a question? When you marched on Selma, I'm like, wait a minute, how old do you think I am? And which one is Selma? Is that the smart one from Scooby-Doo or the daughter from Good Times? I don't even know who Selma is. But yeah, so my experience was amazing. I want to be the poster child for continuing education. A lot of us, we get a certain age and we think we can't do that anymore because we're too old. You're never too old. You're never too old. Keep doing what you're doing. Be a lifetime learner. It's not too late to follow your dreams. Keep following your dreams. And let's celebrate excellence and creativity. Is that fair? Is that a fair ask? We're going to use our whole hands. We're going to use our whole hands when we, let me tell y'all something. So Deborah and Ann and Henry and John and all the wonderful people, give it up for all the wonderful people that make this festival possible. All the wonderful people, they work so hard to keep this festival organized, right? Deborah writes a beautiful script, and they take it, and they type it up, and they print it out, and then they give me one with my name on it, and then I come up to stage, and I can't find my script. I can't find my script. Can anybody give me a script? I don't know where my script is. And let me tell y'all something else while somebody gives me a script. So today, oh, thank you. So, the lovely Jennifer Johnson. So today, we're gonna dedicate this show to creative freedom and creative expression. Because I tell you, last year, before I left when we finished the debrief for last year's festival, one of the producers said to me, okay, Kevin, you talked about college. Let's enough with the college, don't talk about college. And then, a few days ago, I get a text from another producer, and she says, Kevin, she says, Kevin, don't get tangled up in the court because that can, I get a text from another producer, and she says, Kevin, don't talk about politics. Don't talk about politics because people are crazy. Politics makes you crazy. And I just want to say, in defense of creative freedom, there's two things you never do. You never tell a child or a comedian what not to talk about, right? Because I didn't even plan on talking about politics. I didn't plan on talking about college, but for some reason, I can't think of anything else to talk about. I didn't even want to talk about those things. Now I have no choice. No. Page 4. What's page 4? Oh, okay. I can find page 4. I went to college. All right. Oh no, I can't find page 4. They're not numbered. There's no. Okay. Here we go. All right, here I go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you all this. So, many people have been asking me. I was supposed to actually be starting a PhD program in September, and they didn't open up the applications this year, so I can't start till 2026. So now I have to come back out on these mean creative streets and sell my soul back to the artist world, right? And I'm really scared. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm really scared to be back in the comedy game because you know they're gonna try to Shannon Sharp me. You know I'm gonna get Shannon Sharped out here. You can't put this big piece of sexual chocolate out in the comedy world and nobody Shannon Sharp me, right? And so it's a little scary what I'm about to do when I go on my book tour and my comedy tour and all that stuff. But I'm up for it, right? I'm up for it. I guess I'm up for it. But I need security with me. All right. So here we go. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Are y'all really ready? Yeah. Are y'all really ready? Now, like I said, I want y'all to use your whole hands and give a rousing Long Island welcome to everyone that makes that trek to these stages. And don't stop clapping when they get right there like y'all did to me. I watch y'all. When I come to a stage, I want the people to clap till I get up here. I want to be able to go, all right, enough. Y'all didn't give me a chance to do that. I was over there. They was like, okay, that's enough for him. He should have walked faster. Why didn't he walk faster? Thank you. Who's the louder? I want to hire you. All right, let me go to the podium. All right. I'm not gonna move the mic too much because I'm sure everybody's shorter than me. I'll come down to the mic. All right, everybody, are we ready? To present our first award, one of the founders of LIIFE, that's the Long Island International Film Expo, as well as one of the judges and co-owner of this wonderful theater, Miss Ann Stempfeld.
I am a lot shorter. Okay.
Thanks everybody for coming, and I hope everybody enjoyed the fest. Couldn't do without our whole team, as Deb has been saying. And I couldn't have done for the first several years here at the Bellmore Movies without a certain person, and then God said, you have to do without him. Our first award is to Mark Stein Comedy. He was an employee that we lost shortly after COVID, and each year we've now dedicated an award to him. And why we dedicate the Comedy Award to him is because he was such a funny guy to work with. If you were sad, he always made you smile. Even if you didn't want to smile, he made you smile. He just was funny. Our entire staff misses him. We miss him. And this award is dedicated to him. And I'd like to roll the nominees. They were all a lot of fun. And the winner is? Are they here? Can't see it. It's totally blinded up here. Are they coming in? I see somebody walking, but I can't see. No. I will accept it on their behalf and make sure that they get it. It was a great, great, funny film. It reminded me of Mark. All right, we presented our student awards during the student award block, but to recap, here they are. We had 2 additional student awards to present tonight. The Audience Choice Award for Best Student Film goes to... Are they here? Again, we'll accept it on their behalf. We also have a jury award for Best Student Film for... I believe I saw them.
Truly honored. During the Q&A, during the screening, I had mentioned that 17 years ago I had screened my first film here, and my documentary is about reliving your dreams. And so I went back and took some continuing ed classes on the thread of education, right? And so this was a product of that. The professor said, 3-minute multimedia project turned into a 14-minute documentary that has screened throughout the country and throughout the world. So really thank you for this. Really appreciate it.
I'm also proud to present this year's Alan Fortunoff Humanitarian Award. Alan was one of our first benefactors 28 years ago for this couple of first years there, I guess till about like the 24th. No, I'm sorry, I apologize. About 4 years in, we lost Alan. We went to his family and said, could we name an award after Alan because he was so good to us? And they said yes, with the stipulation that it always be given for humanitarian reasons. This man was a wonderful humanitarian, and I'm proud to say that this year goes to Operation Baby Lift, 50 years later, 1975 to 2025, a celebration of human spirit.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to be here, and as first-time filmmakers, we were the only ones clapping, by the way. But this is a privilege. So on behalf of the Pan Am Museum Foundation, we are thrilled and deeply honored to accept the Alan Fortunoff Humanitarian Award for our short documentary, Operation Baby Lift, 50 Years Later, a celebration of the human spirit. This recognition is more than just a celebration of the film. It is a testament to the powerful stories shared with it and to the enduring legacy of Operation Baby Lift. It is also a tribute to the pivotal role played by Pan American World Airways in one of the most extraordinary humanitarian missions of the last century. We are incredibly proud to see this important chapter in Pan Am's history and in our shared humanity being recognized and celebrated in such a meaningful way. We must recognize our executive producer, Craig Carter, who made this film financially possible for a non-for-profit museum to have. I'd also like to give thanks to our director, Dirk Braun, who could not be here tonight, but he wanted me to add the following comments. The story of Operation Baby Lift is rooted in one of the most profound and complex rescue missions in modern history, an effort that brought 3,000 Vietnamese orphans to the United States at the end of the Vietnam War. From the moment I first learned about this operation, I was struck by its emotional gravity, the contradictions it carries, and the deeply human stories woven throughout. It is not simply a tale of evacuation. It's a story about identity, displacement, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of compassion. I've always been drawn to stories that challenge us to look deeper, narratives that ask us to hold both beauty and truth at once. My intention with this film was not merely to document the facts, but to give voice to those who live them, the adoptees, the aid workers, the pilots, the flight attendants, and the families whose lives were forever changed. Operation Baby Lift at its core is a meditation on the meaning of human connection and the lasting impact of choices made in moments of chaos. It's a story that continues to unfold in the lives of those it touched, and it was a sincere honor for me to take this film and to accept the Alan Fortunoff Humanitarian Award. We also wish to express our heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Foundation and the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Library and Museum for their partnership and steadfast support of this project. It was President Ford's actions in 1975, moving heaven and earth to save thousands of Vietnamese children and bring them to the United States, that made Operation Baby Lift possible. His compassion and leadership in a time of crisis changed thousands of lives and continue to inspire us today. Finally, our deepest thanks to the Long Island International Film Festival and to Anne, of course, for this extraordinary honor. Your recognition ensures that the legacy of Operation Baby Lift and the humanity, courage, and compassion it represents will continue to be remembered and shared. Thank you so much.
Now that was a speech right there. Did you see that? Give it up for that speech. We never got your names. Do we know your names?
I'm Linda Frere, and I'm the chair of the Pan Am Museum. Wendy, oh, I'm sorry.
Wendy Connect. I'm the fundraising director.
George Fleckenstein, Pan Am Museum director.
Give it up for them, everybody. Now, I know the rest of you are thinking, I wish I had written a speech now. But they put a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Don't feel the pressure. Don't feel the pressure. If you did not write a speech, just wing it. Just speak from the heart, all right? But cherish this moment, because it may never, listen, it may never happen again, all right? I remember being on 30 Rock in 2009, we won the Emmy Award, right? Now, how many people in here, by a round of applause, have ever attended an Emmy Award ceremony? Clap your hands if you've ever attended. Only a handful of people. Only a handful of people on the planet have attended it, right? You can be a seasoned actor with an amazing resume and never get an Emmy nomination, right? So I happen to have the luxury of attending the Emmy Awards the year we won. How did I get a ticket to the Emmy Awards? The Emmy Awards was on Sunday. We had just wrapped on Thursday. I'm on my way home, walking to my car. I get a phone call. Hey, Kev, we got some extra tickets to the Emmy Awards if you want to go. It's Thursday, but you got to get yourself out there. It's Thursday. The show's on Sunday. So they invited me and Grizz, another guy from the show. I'm like, oh, man, there ain't no way we're going to be able to find a reasonable flight to California. It's Thursday. I go on Priceline. I see a round-trip ticket to California for $150. I called Grizz. I'm like, Grizz, I'm getting a ticket to California. You got to go to Priceline now. We going to the Emmys. We go to the Emmy Awards. Our seats are all the way in the back. I'm sitting in the very last row. My back is against the wall. This is the last aisle, and the wall of the theater is right here. They announced the nominees. We were going up against Glee. No way we can beat Glee. We were going up against Modern Family. No way we can beat Modern Family. We were going up against Parks and Recreation. No way we can beat Parks and Recreation. Guess what happened? They said, and the winner is 30 Rock. And we won. I'm sitting all the way back against the wall, and I have a ticket because the rest of the people knew we were going to lose, so they didn't want to go. So I'm at the Emmy Awards, and I'm trotting up to the thing to get the award, and I come, and Tina Fey come, and I give Tina Fey a high five. I got it on camera. And we won the award unexpectedly, right? We won the Golden Globe that year. We won the Emmy Award that year. It was an amazing thing, right? Then something happened to Glee, and they got really, really good. And we never won again. Never won again. We were nominated, but you can tell, when you get nominated, you can tell by where they seat you whether they think you're gonna win, right? So the table for Glee was always right there. There was like a 5-year streak. Glee's table was right at the stage, and then 30 Rock, we all the way in the back, because there was no way we were gonna win. But I'm so glad that the moment we did win, I cherished the moment. It's one of those fond memories. So these are those moments you have to cherish, all right? And so now, in my age, and the age that I am now, I cherish a lot of things. Like, we were back across the room, across the hall, talking about eating habits. I started intermittent fasting. Yes, I started in like February. Yes, 2 people clap, thank you. Intermittent fasting, so I have my last meal of the day at 6 p.m., right? And sometimes since I started, I'll eat my last meal, I'll get a little sleepy, I'll fall asleep about 8 o'clock, and hope when I wake up it's morning. So I fall asleep at 8 o'clock, I wake up and look at my phone and it says 10 o'clock. I'm like, yes, 10 a.m. I look out the window, it's still night. Oh, it's 10 p.m. And intermittent fasting is you gotta go 16 hours for your next meal. So if I have my last meal at 6 o'clock p.m., I can't eat till 10 a.m. But because this award ceremony is interrupting everything, I have my last meal at 4. That means after the show, I can't go out for food. So I'm gonna, after this award show ends, y'all are gonna be thinking about the awards you won. I'm gonna be thinking about all the food I can't eat till tomorrow. But I wanna call an audible. Deborah, if it's possible. You tell me. Because I noticed when Ann was doing the nominees, we just showed their names on screen. But nominees are winners too. Nominees, clap your hands if you were nominated. Clap your hands if you were nominated. Being a nominee is a victory too. Because I was a judge in a film festival a few years ago. There's a lot of awful films being submitted to film festivals. So just getting nominated is a very big deal. And when we're just showing their names on screen, someone's got to say their names. We got to have somebody saying their names.
Don't worry, Kat, I'll say the name.
Who's that? Okay, well, I'm talking about for the remainder of the night, because you're doing a segment that's somebody else. But can I get someone to say their names? How about this? Are there any young budding actors or actresses in the house? If you're a young budding actress, raise your hand or jump up and come up on stage. I'm hiring you right now. Come on, whoever you are, just come on. I can't see, the lights are in my eyes, but if you're a young budding actor, come up. Just come up, I can't see you, come up. Where are you? I need. Come up, I can't see you. Yes, okay. Okay, no. Oh, great. No, I need more than one. Don't go. I need one of y'all for a segment, right? So, when they when she announces the nominees are, who wants to go first? Okay. So they're gonna do rock, paper, scissors. She doesn't. This is my daughter here. She's 16. She just graduated from high school. Give it up for her, y'all. Early high school. She didn't know what just happened. This young lady said, let's do rock, paper, scissors. 16-year-old's like, what's that? I don't even know what that is. Let's do odds or evens. I've never done odds or evens. That's our generation. Either way. So who's going first? She is. Okay. Don't embarrass me up here, right? So anyway, you can't embarrass me. You can't embarrass me. So she gets the first round. When we go to the next one, you come up. Okay. You're just gonna come right here and talk into this mic and read the nominations. Got to give young artists a chance to spread their wings. Is that fair? Is that okay, Deb? That's okay? Deb is like, we got to get out of here. We're supposed to. Yeah. So anyway, it's very important that you hear your name. All right? I'm sitting on the side and I'm like, we got to say their names. We got to say their names. All right? That's part of the process too. All right. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Let's test the mic. Come on. Let's do a mic check.
Hey.
Not yet. When I'm gonna introduce the presenter. When she says the nominees are, they're gonna show them. They're gonna look up. You're gonna read the name and the movie, and then they're gonna clap, and then we're gonna move on. All right? And I'll be right here at your side. Don't worry. Don't get nervous. All right. She's a dancer also. She just got accepted to the Joffrey School of Ballet for college. They have a legitimate accredited college program at the Joffrey School of Ballet. That's crazy, right? So proud of her. So anyway, here's another one to be proud of. This multi-talented performer of stage, screen, television, independent film, comedian, former Rockette, voiceover artist of such notable projects as Grand Theft Auto 5, is also an Emmy Award winner for being the host of the New York Mets baseball TV series Dynamets, and can be seen in hundreds of commercials and ads nationwide. Please welcome Miss Jennifer Jones! Use your whole head till she makes it all the way up!
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. Thanks, Kev, for giving away half my lines. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you ready to go? Ready for the first category? The first official category. Let's hear it for all the winners so far. Let's hear it for Kevin's daughter's career, which he just started on this stage. All right, you ready? The first category is for Best Cinematography. And the nominees are?
Amelia and the Garden, Cascades, The Super, To the End, The Battle of LA, and Island Life.
And the winner is?
The Battle of LA.
All right. Is anybody here from the Battle of LA? Nope. All right. We will accept the award on your behalf. Fantastic. Okay.
I have a note.
Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Oh, I thought I didn't read enough.
Let me whisper to her my note. Come here. So no one can hear you. Hear me. Say it with some excitement in your voice so that they can be excited when they clap, all right?
I thought we were going to switch. All right. Best editing. Come on up. All right. The nominees for quick, Best Editing are... There you go.
Sally, Get the Potatoes, Amelia and the Garden, Saverio, The Final Walk, my personal favorite, My Wife, and 1 in 4.
All right, and the winner is?
Saverio. Is it Saverio?
Saverio.
Saverio.
Come on up. Yep.
Khan is the editor. She was amazing to work with, and she's very successful. She worked on Joyride as the assistant editor, and she's an editor on that TV show Beef for season 2. So, yay, Melissa!
Fantastic,
Thank you.
congratulations. All right, now the nominees for Best Art Direction are...
Sally, Get the Potatoes, Amelia in the Garden, Love and Hatred in the Mega Wave City.
Karita's Graveyard.
Thank you. And Now I Lay Me Down, and Crawl Space.
And the winner is...
Love and Hatred in Mega Wave City!
All right, congratulations.
This is freaking awesome.
I have to say thank you to Eddie because he gave me my start in film. And thank you for letting me demolish your bedroom to make Mega Wave happen. I don't know what else to say. I'm just freaking happy. Oh, I am for hire.
And she's good. All right, the next category is for Best Animation, and the nominees are...
Coup, A Love Story, Everyday Hero, Hallow Village, and Into the Red's Tale.
And the winner is...
Into the Red's Tale.
You have them here? We will accept your award on your behalf. Congratulations. All right, the next category is for Best Music Video. And the nominees are...
Cowboy Down, Country... See, y'all, this is why we can't let him do
Couture.
anything.
Go ahead.
Singing Under the Influence,
Yeah.
and Everyday Hero.
Woohoo! And the winner is...
Singing Under the Influence.
Which we know all about that, don't we, folks? Nobody's here for that? We'll accept that award. And you got a lot of awards to accept here. The nominees for the Best Long Island Feature Film are...
That Creep from the Bar Last Night,
Awesome film.
How I Spent My Summer Vacation, Christmas at the Interlaken, The Bigfoot Club, and My Grandma's American Dream.
All right. And the winner is...
How I Spent My Summer Vacation.
All right. I know these folks in the Garage Productions. Woo! Let's keep clapping for these guys. They are no strangers to a LIIFE award. You want to use each take a mic? You got battle. They can battle each other.
I will let Sean go first.
It's a married couple. That was a good idea.
I am really grateful to be giving this speech in English. The one I gave last week was in really bad Japanese. So I'm much better in English than that. Thank you so much. This guy is Long Island, right? He is the poet of Nassau County film, I think. And he loves to tell stories. He makes my life really difficult because he only wants to tell features, right? Long stories, big character stories about Long Island, but thank you so much. Thank you.
I will now translate into Japanese for her. Thank you to our executive producer, Keller Whalen. Thank you to the other people we're nominated with, along with my good friend, Steven Sapelis, at the back there for Bigfoot Club, whom was very helpful to us in making this. And thank you to LIIFE. Thank you to Henry and Ann and Deb and John and everybody. And it's a joy to come back here with these movies. Thank you so much.
Okay. Fantastic. In the Garage Productions. Okay. Now, the nominees for Best Long Island Short Film.
A Distance, Warning Strong Language, 1 in 4, Paid for by, and The Last Class.
And the winner is?
1 in 4.
And exciting, and we're so happy to be here and grateful to everybody. We're so grateful to LIIFE and everybody that we worked with on this film. Thank you so much for letting us tell our story, especially a story that we don't often see told a lot.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to the cast and crew, and the cast, I mean Lauren, because this was one character in a bathroom the whole time, and that was a really big challenge, but it was really intriguing just to work on making a compelling concept that really kept audiences engaged for 6 minutes. Yeah. And yeah, just want to say, like, this film was about miscarriage, which Lauren was saying isn't something that's talked about, and so thank you to, you know, the woman Ruth, who's the head of a miscarriage association in the UK, who spoke with us. And yeah, I guess we'll dedicate this to all the women in our lives, the women really close to us who went through miscarriage, because it's, of course, not easy, and I think we made this because we wanted to provoke more discussion, and hopefully there will be more resources provided to women who go through this. Thank you to our families.
All of our supporters, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations. All right, one more round of applause. All right, next up, the nominees for Best International Film. Nominees are
Marriage Unplugged, UK, Switzerland. Berta from Spain. Golden Shopping Arcade, Italy. And Alma from Costa Rica.
And the winner is?
Golden Shopping Arcade from Italy.
Definitely not here, Ann says. All right, we will accept that award. All right, next up, the nominees. Oh, because of the judges' scoring, we have both a short and feature category of documentaries. The nominees for Best Short Documentary are
Vienna, Suddenly an Angel, Voices of Tomorrow, When Everything Was Blue, Operation Baby Lift, Wits End, Seafarer, The Last Houseboat, The Greatest Guy You Never Met.
Woo! And the winner is?
The Last Houseboat.
The Last Houseboat.
Hello. Thank you so much to LIIFE. You guys have been a gracious hosts. And to all the nominees, Dr. Denise, I've gotten to know some great nominees of short documentaries. It's amazing competition. I can't believe I'm standing up here. So congratulations to all the nominees and all the film blocks. I saw the first film block, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this film competition. There's some really great films, and all the blocks have been amazing. But I want to dedicate this to my grandpa. I saw the first film block, and my dad said, can you call me? And he told me that he just passed away. And so he was a dreamer, he was a poet, he inspired me to write. And so I want to dedicate this to him and to all those people who tell you to keep dreaming and keep writing your stories. So I appreciate it.
The nominees for Best Documentary Feature, we did that?
Giants Rising, Goddess of Slide, Test Subject V, and Blazing a Trail.
And the winner is?
Goddess of Slide.
Anybody from Goddess of Slide here? All right, we will accept the award for you. Fantastic. Congratulations, everybody. Thanks,
Before
Ken.
you leave, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I've never met a Rockette in person in real life before.
Really?
How many of you have ever met a Rockette before? This is my first time, right? Now, some of the younger folks, I don't know, but the Rockettes, I have to interview you real quick, if you don't mind.
Okay, I don't mind.
Okay, so what was the experience like being a Rockette? Tell us more. Make me understand, because they look like trained athletes. Y'all look like trained athletes, right? The high kicks and the precision and whatever.
Yeah.
What was it like?
Well, actually, Kevin, I was the only Jewish Rockette.
Really?
Yeah, I was a Rockette. Yeah, they had me, they had me play Mother Mary in the nativity scene. Do you remember the nativity scene? Yeah, see, finally they had a real authentic Jewish virgin, right? So, I got you, Kev.
I'm glad I came up with this idea on the fly. This is amazing. Okay, so how long were you a Rockette? What kind of run is that?
I was a Rockette for I was 6 years at the music hall.
Okay. That's Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one. Yeah, is there another? Oh, Terrytown, I guess.
We'll see. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a couple other ones. No, that one. Yeah, it was a great experience. It was a lot. It was like being in a hen house. It's a lot of women.
How many
in the
shows a
dressing
week did y'all
rooms.
do?
I
Y'all
mean,
did-
the flight attendants can attest to that.
Yes. Y'all did a lot of shows per week?
We did at Christmas back when I was a Rockette, 22 shows a week.
A week?
5 shows a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I come out of Radio City after the 5th show. First of all, I went by the breaks between shows. So I lived in Queens at the time. It was the N train, not the Q train, that I would take from Astoria.
Okay.
And I get in my spot, at half hour, slap on some eyelashes, some red lipstick, put my wig cap on, get into the costume, do the show, and then immediately go into the sleep room and have a sleep break between. Then after the next show, eat. After the next show, sleep. After the next show, eat. And after the last show, I would take my makeup off on stage, upstage, in Bethlehem, while the wise men were giving their gifts. I'm wiping my Almay eye makeup remover pads. And then I throw my tights in the basket and then head home to get 8 hours sleep for the next 5-show day.
Wow.
1,000 kicks per show.
Wow. And
There you go.
how much time between each show?
How much time between each show? I think there was a rule. It was AGVA, though.
Okay.
Anybody ever hear of AGVA?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Nightclub union.
What?
The nightclub union.
The nightclub union. Yeah, it's like for dog acts and magicians and rockettes. That was it. Yeah, so I guess it was probably an hour, I guess, between the half hour. You come down, it was an 89-minute show.
Okay.
That I knew we had to do. I have a million stories. I have a whole show about it.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked. Thank you so
I'm
much.
glad I did too. Now, I don't know if Deborah's glad. I don't know if Deborah's glad. So last question, Deb. Last question, all right? Last question. All right, so I read an article recently that the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are very underpaid, right?
Uh-huh.
They're very popular. Everybody knows, everybody loves them and all that kind of stuff, but they just fought for a pay increase, right?
Yeah. Because they had new implants and they needed to pay for those. What? Too much Botox?
She's
I don't
on
know.
fire
I'm
tonight.
sorry.
She's on fire.
I'm sorry. No. Yeah,
No, but I want to
they
know,
probably are.
were the Rockettes paid like a fair wage? Was it
The
like a thing?
Rockettes, yeah, it's comparable to a Broadway salary.
Okay.
And then, so, back then, I think it was like, I don't know. Well, here's the thing. It was 80-something a show, right? And then it would be 2 shows, and then after 2 shows, it was time and a half.
Okay.
and then double time, and then the 5th show was golden time, and you know that from
Yes.
TV.
Oh yeah, from being.
We
an
all
extra,
love
yeah.
golden time. Filmmakers
Yes.
hate golden time
Yes.
because you have to pay everybody the entire day
Right.
for each hour that it's over. But we love that.
Okay,
So we
okay.
got paid for 5 shows in one show.
Okay. Okay. Well, outstanding.
So that was good.
Okay. So
I don't have any of that money anymore, but anyway.
you got new money. You got new money, and you look lovely in your dress. Lady.
Thank you so much.
So I interviewed you, but is there anything you want to share with everybody before you? Because you did a wonderful job. Give it up for me, Jennifer.
thank you.
Wonderful job on the award thing.
No, just congratulations, everyone, and let's get on with the show.
Let's get on with the show. All right. So I told y'all about my daughter. We didn't meet this young lady. Come over here, young lady. Because I told y'all I know my daughter's credits. What is your name? Take that mic. What is your name? Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Elizabeth Brandon.
And tell us about you. What do you do?
Well, I do Stall Buddies.
What's that? What's that?
I do the movie Stall Buddies.
Stall Buddies.
I work with Glenn McBride Jr.
Oh, so one of the films
He
that
was also in Final Walk.
Okay, okay.
And we've been filming for 10 years. We were in a movie with a really awful director, and all the comics in that movie like bound together. And we've been filming ever since, and they kind of adopted me, and I'm very grateful.
And where do you hail from? Where do you hail from?
What?
Where do you hail from? Are you Long Island?
hail.
Where are you from?
I
New York? Where are you
hail
from?
from Westchester, New York.
Westchester, New York. Okay. And did you say your name? What's your name?
My name is Elizabeth Brandon.
Elizabeth Brandon. Give it up for Elizabeth Brandon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck with your ballet career. I'm a dancer too, but you don't want to see me dance.
All right, baby girl, go take that mic too. Put you on the spot too, right there. And then we moving on. So I introduced you. I said everything. Is there anything you want to say to the audience?
Hi, I'm available for hiring. I dance, I act, I'm working on singing, and honestly, I'm pretty easygoing. So if you need a 16-year-old who needs to fill in a role, I'm available. I'm open. Give me a call. I got Instagram.
That's my baby right there. That's my baby. Okay, put the mic back.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, so don't go far. Don't go far, you two, because we might. I don't want to overwork you guys, because y'all are just coming up, but I want to give you some shine. And it's not easy even accepting an award, right? There was a couple that won for one of 4. Is that what this? It was one of 4.
We're not a couple.
A couple meaning 2 people. Not. I don't know your relationship. But the 2 people that y'all were nominated for one in 4. And your names are? Nat. Matt and? Lauren and Matt. Did y'all notice how Matt was nominated? He came to the stage, and instead of walking to the mic, he walked back here. You have to practice these moments, right? These moments, when you're nominated, you go to the mic, man. All right? Man? So be ready, because you're going to get nominated again probably, or you're going to get nominated many, many more times in your future, right? Give it up for Matt and Lauren, everybody. And do me a favor. If you can, when you make your speech, say your name, introduce yourself, right? This is your moment, right? We don't know anything about you. We know the name of the picture, but say, hi, I'm Kevin Brown. I was the director on so-and-so, and I did an incredible job, and y'all should really give me another round of applause. And give me, so pick yourself up. This is your moment. You may never, I told you what happened to me on 30 Rock. After Glee got good, I was never at the Emmy Awards again. So enjoy the moment. All right. We ready? All right. Let me get back to my spot. Hold on. I tease Tracy Morgan, but he is one of my mentors. Like Tracy, when Deborah sent me the script, I didn't read it at all, so don't worry. We like to freestyle it up here. All right. As life changes and grows, we are lucky to find new blood to carry on, who shares the love and passion that makes up Independent Film Festival. Speaking of blood, to present this year's Horror Awards, please welcome the newest member of Scared of Your Life, E.J. Acosta!
Thank you, Kevin. Good evening, everyone. Pretty great night so far, am I right? I'm honored to be here with you all. As Kevin stated, I'm EJ, and I will be operating as one of the new directors of the Long Island International Film Expo's horror-only sister festival, Scared for Your Life. As we gather here at LIIFE, horror reminds us of what it truly means to be alive, to face the darkness, and to fight for what makes life so precious. So thanks to the talent of all our amazing filmmakers, it's always a tough battle to determine our winners, but that's a pretty beautiful thing. So this year's nominees for Best Horror Film are
The Super, A Rough Start, A Clown Story, The Itch, Into the Red's Tale, Crawl Space, and Consequences.
And the winner is
A Clown Story.
Is there anyone here for that? All right.
All right, here's a question for John. John, is it possible to turn the lights up a little bit out there so we can get a sense of if somebody's coming up?
I don't have anything to do with the lights.
Okay, okay. John, do you know who I will be talking to?
Henry.
Huh? Emily, Henry, are you around? Is it possible to get a little?
He's on his
so
way.
if someone's coming up, we can at least see them because we are literally blind up here. We can't see anything that's moving. So if someone is making their way, we can't even tell. Is that possible? Henry and Ann? Okay, y'all can see. We still, okay, that's a little better. All right, thank you. All right, here we go. Wait, before I overwork these two. Young actors, young artists in the house, y'all saw how it's done. Y'all saw how our wonderful nominee announcers did their thing. Is there anyone who did not come up the first time who would like an opportunity to introduce our nominees? You gotta take advantage of these moments. If you're a young artist, you don't want to wait till you're going for that big job, that big audition that's going to change your life, and you haven't practiced in front of an audience. So I'm gonna give somebody else a chance if you have not done it. Is there anybody else? Anybody else? I can't see. Anybody else in the audience? Has the courage to want to try? Okay, represent the guys. Very nice. That's important. I became part of the board of directors for something called Urban Word Youth. Those are the people that make the Youth Poet Laureates. I don't know if y'all remember when that young girl, Amanda something, did the poem at the presidential inauguration. They asked me, what's her name? Amanda Gorman, yes. So they ordain the Youth Poet Laureates. They asked me to join the board of directors to help them recruit males. Boys are not going into poetry. They do freestyle rap, they do battle rap, but they will not go into poetry. It's very important for men, young men, to get opportunities to explore their artistic soul. Well, you're not that young with the beard, but take advantage of the opportunity. Anybody else? We got room for one more because I don't want to overwork these two young ladies. I don't know if my daughter has working papers, and I don't want to get in trouble. Is someone else coming up? That's why y'all love it? Okay, two guys. All right, ladies. Yes, y'all can go. Thank you. I don't want to overwork you guys because y'all are just doing us a favor. This is Nick, my man Nick. What's up, man? How you doing? All right. Give it up for these two young ladies, these young artists. Taking advantage of these opportunities is so important. You don't know if somebody in the audience is shooting a film and was looking to cast one of them. So take advantage of these opportunities. I urge you young artists, one of the tips that Tina Fey gave, she's brilliant. Tina Fey is brilliant. Y'all know she wrote 30 Rock. She was the first female head writer on Saturday Night Live. She wrote Mean Girls and Incredibles, Kimmy Schmidt. She's just, everything she touches is incredible. But one of the tips she gave to us as young artists was to be fearless. Be fearless. Now, being fearless doesn't mean you don't get scared. It doesn't mean you don't get nervous. It means even if you get scared, you face it. Even if you get nervous, you face it. You don't run and cower and choke, okay? So all you young artists, be fearless. Now, that being said, are we ready to go? All right. He's a regular at the New York Comedy Club, the Broadway Comedy Club, the Atlantic City Comedy Club, Governor's Comedy Club, and Comedy Catch in Tennessee, as well as venues across the U.S. He stars in 2 feature films coming up: Waitlist, A Lovish Story, Brimstone from the Embers, as well as appearing in It's Love, Bro. Please welcome Long Island's own Travis Grant!
Whoa, give it up for Kev one more time. Debuting his HBO special right here on this stage. It's crazy, man. The next year we're going to do it at Kevin's house. It's gonna be great. We'll meet the whole fam. I'm kidding. Kevin's a great guy. Guys, let's get this going, right? The nominees for Best Sci-Fi Movie are
The Battle of LA, The Rewind, Love and Hatred in the Megawave City, My Wife, Marriage Unplugged, Time Capsule, and More Dead Than Living.
And the winner is More Dead Than Living. Is anyone here to accept the award?
Let me whisper a tip into your ear so no one can hear you, okay? Act like you're happy to be here. Let me hear it in your voice. First of all, what's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Give it up for Joseph, everybody. Joseph, are you nervous?
A little bit, but like you said, we gotta take the opportunities.
Okay, take a second. Shake loose, shake it loose, shake it loose, shake it loose. Come on, get loose. Have fun. You see my energy? Have fun.
He's wearing the hell out of that suit.
He's wearing the suit. He's wearing the suit. All right. So, when you come up here the next time, smile and put some. What word am I looking for? What word am I looking for in his voice?
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz. Put some pizzazz in your voice, all right? All right, Joseph? For sure. All right, now get out of here, man. Nick, come on. You know what to do. And you know what not to do. Come on.
All right. So, we're going to go move on to the next category. The nominees for Best Actor are
Lucas Hassel for Up Close. Michael Coppola for That Creep from the Bar Last Night. Ryan Anthony Holcomb for What Do You See? David Riley for Never Enough Time. Michael Benini for Dark Aces. Marco Sensini for Golden Shopping Arcade.
And the winner for Best Actor in a Short is
Mike Benini, Dark Aces.
Now, because of the judges' scoring, we also have a Best Actor in a Feature. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez, he's got, well, there he is. Give it up for him one more time.
I am not Michael Benini, but I am the director of Dark Aces, so I'm excited
accepting this award on his behalf. Michael did an incredible job. He was completely committed to this very physically demanding role in this film, and honestly, the film is just elevated because of him. So I always like to take this award for him. So, and I will give it to him when I get the chance. Thank you.
Oh, let him hear it. I can't see anyone coming back. I had no idea. All right, guys. We're going to go to. Yeah. That's right there. Where's that? Oh my God. Kev's gonna pull me out of dirt right now after I roasted him. Yeah, that was one. Just like there was short. All right. And because of the judge scoring, we also have Best Actor in a Feature, which goes to. From the bar last night. Let him hear it.
All right. How we doing? Well, first I need to thank the whole LIIFE team and also Kevin and Travis. Yep, Kevin and Travis. The whole LIIFE team, Henry and Ann and Deb and John. Got to thank my whole Creep from the Bar Last Night team, especially my two producers who were with me tonight. Michael Banks, who has become like a little brother to me. He's really, taught me a lot of stuff about producing a film. And then also my beautiful wife, who is sitting in the back and just fed our 3-week-old baby, who is also here, Casey Rain Capola. I'm just gonna, Kev's been up here ripping for a while. I figure I could tell a quick story. This means a lot to me because I grew up in Long Island. So I grew up in Plainview, not too far from here. I went to Holy Trinity High School, right down the road in Newbridge Road. And, when I went to Holy Trinity, I'd always wanted to be an actor as a kid, but I come from a sports family. I had a single dad who raised me. He had no performing or creative experience, so I never really got to do that. And so I went to Holy Trinity, and I heard there was a theater program, a very good theater program, and I auditioned, and I didn't know what that meant. And so I didn't really have any guidance or anybody to teach me what to do. So they told me to bring a monologue, and I told my dad I have to bring a monologue. I didn't even know what that was. And so he gave me a book from the Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. And he told me to read the first page, which was the Ringmaster's opening monologue. And so I showed up and just read it off the page, thinking that's what acting was. I did not get into the program, and it really hit me very hard. I was always very good at sports. I was a good athlete. And that, it was crushing to me at that age to go through that. And it really deterred me from acting for quite some time. I actually did not get back into acting until 2 years after college when I was working a sales job that I just hated. And my dad was like, well, what do you want to do? And I said, I've always wanted to be an actor. And he was like, okay, well then go take an acting class. And so I did. And that was 16 years ago. And to come from there at Holy Trinity right down the road where I was getting rejected from their acting program to standing on the stage with these fine people and all these great nominees that should all be very proud, as Kevin mentioned, it is very special to me and it means a lot. So thank you guys, and I appreciate it.
Congratulations. So don't go anywhere yet. It's supposed to be a picture. I just want to share the thoughts of artists, okay? Y'all don't know this, but I can read minds. When I was on stage, I was thinking I was the sexiest guy on stage. And then Travis came up. And Travis was thinking he was the sexiest guy on stage. And then Sexy Michael came up, and it just ruined Travis. Give it up for Sexy Michael, everybody. Congratulations one more time.
Respectively, I think I lost to the guy in the suit.
Come here, guys. Come here, Nick. Say your name again. Joseph. Nick and Joseph. So check it out. While I was ripping on these guys, someone, Ann, says, Kevin, they're sexy. Were you at any time thinking you were the sexiest guy on stage?
I would hope to be, but
Just say no, all right? Just say no. Were you at any time thinking you were the sexiest guy on stage?
Thinking no, hoping maybe.
Well, take a look at this sexy specimen right here. Now, compared to this guy, look at the hair, the thing. He's got the whole thing happening. Give it up for our announcers right here. Give it up for our announcers. Okay, y'all can go back in the corner and hide, because you're not the sexiest at all. I knew I was sexier than you two, at least. And then Travis came.
Give it up for Kev one more time. He's rocking this right now. Hey. We're going to go on to the next category. The nominees for Best Actress are
Jane Kasmarek for And Now I Lay Me Down, Kinley Hyman for Sally, Get the Potatoes, Sarah Rich for Amelia in the Garden, Angela Pietropatino for Angela, Kylie Cast for Never Enough Time, Nerea Barros for Berta, Amelia Hache for Alma, Quincy Cho for Zaverio.
and the winner for Best Act. Oh,
Angela Pietropatino. Angela.
okay, the nominees for Best Pilot Episodic are
Dinner and a Playlist, Carides Graveyard, I Am Karma, and Miss Pink.
and the winner is
I Am Karma.
Get up for her. Here she comes.
Thank you so much. Due to a family emergency, my dad can't be here, but on behalf of my father, I'd like to thank everyone who has participated and has been involved with this project. This project is something he holds really dear to his heart, and he's really excited on what the future holds. So thank you very much, and let's go Karma.
I have a question for you, young lady. I have a question because we know the name of the project, but we don't know anybody's name. We don't know your dad's name. We don't know your name. Introduce yourself. Tell us who your
My
dad is.
name is Destiny. I'm his daughter, Gio. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a junior, going to be in junior in high school.
So your dad's name is Gio?
Yeah, Giovanni.
Okay, okay. And he was the filmmaker?
Yeah, he also wrote the pilot.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're the same age as my daughter. Give it up for her, everybody! Incredible. I felt that energy. I felt that father-daughter energy. I'm sure he'll be so proud of you, and thank you for accepting on his behalf.
I'm proud of him.
Very nice. Very nice job.
And the nominees for Best Story are
Pumpkin Pie, Shoulder Season, Sally Get the Potatoes, What Do You See, Amelia in the Garden, Saverio.
and the winner is
Sally Get the Potatoes.
Thank you so much. I had the pleasure of seeing a couple other films in that category, and I had already written myself off because the competition was fierce. So congratulations to also all the nominees. You're incredible storytellers. And as I've been sitting in my apartment in this hot summer, beating myself up over whether I should keep writing, little awards like Best Story really mean the world, so thank you. And as a Patchogue Medford High School alum, it is absolutely the greatest honor to be awarded by this festival, so thank you to LIIFE and to everyone here. It really means the world. And my name is Danica Waldo, and I'm the writer, director, producer of Sally Get the Potatoes.
Where's the photographer? Where is he? Give me the can, give me the can, give me the can. I got authorization. Give me the can stuff. I am.
Wait. Where's the nut?
No, you do your thing.
All right. I thought he was going to shake it up and spray it on me. That's what I thought. All right, guys. The nominees for Best Short Film are
Sally Get the Potatoes, 1 in 4, What Do You See? Dark Aces, A Clown Story, The Actress, Saverio.
And the winner is Sally Get the Potatoes again!
I'm not going to give a long second speech, but I just do want to thank my cast and crew and everyone who made this possible. We were a micro budget that shot during the strike, so to make this during that time was really special, and I am just so grateful to anyone who made this film possible, and thank you again for the recognition. It means the world. Thank you.
The next category is Best Director. And the nominees are
Gu Agostino for To the End, Karen Kelly for Leonverno, The Winter, Alex Gavin for The Dark Aces, Ellen Anshui for Saverio, Matt Campanelli for 1 in 4, Danica Waldo for Sally Get the Potatoes, Aaron Garcia for My Wife, Johnny Hedger for What Do You See?
And the winner is Alex Gavin for Dark Aces. Yeah, you're good, brother.
Thank you. I'm Alex Gavin, director of Dark Aces. This is an incredible honor. I want to thank, first and foremost, my parents, Jack and Lindsay Gavin. They would be very upset if they ever heard that I didn't thank them for getting an award. Of course, I also want to thank my amazing cast and crew. He's not here, but Dominic Seville was absolutely, couldn't have done it without him, honestly. Michael, who I also won an award just now. And yeah, my producer, Victor Gallo, and yeah, and thank you.
Let him hear it.
Did you tell us your name? What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Alex Gavin.
Alex. Alex has taught us a great lesson. Because sometimes you have to come up here twice. And you have to think of things to say 2 times. That's a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah, I think so.
How long have you been directing?
Well, I don't know, professionally, or, I don't know, since I was like 18.
Okay, so you've been directing for a little while. How many projects have you done?
Oh man, small, like, I don't know, say 10.
10, okay. How would you rate yourself as a director on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh my goodness. Can't ask me that.
10.
10, sure. We'll go with 10. Yes, thank you.
And where do you hail from?
I'm originally from Park Slope, Brooklyn.
Oh, you're from New York? Okay,
Yeah.
Park Slope, Park Slope. Did you study directing or you just picked up a camera and started shooting?
No, I went to school at New York Film Academy, and then Fairleigh Dickinson University. I studied filmmaking. So
Okay.
I watched
lucrative.
a lot of movies.
How did you take out student loans and stuff?
No, actually, I got a scholarship for Fairleigh Dickinson, which was great.
That's pretty impressive. Okay, so what'd you get? You got a BFA and a MA, or how'd you get?
Yeah, it was a BFA.
Okay. Well, give it up for him, everybody. Give it up for him. BA. All right, now put it on the spot, but don't worry about it. This is just practice. There's no pressure in this conversation. All right? Okay, so get out of here. And next time wear a suit or something. Damn. Anyway, I'm just playing. I like playing with young artists before their hopes and dreams have been shattered. I told y'all that earlier. Oh, okay. So before you.
I'll let you do your thing.
Listen, we have sponsors now, everyone. Rain, is it Rain? What's the word? Rain, I'm saying it right? Okay.
Monster.
Rain Monster Energy Zero Sugar is one of our proud sponsors. Give it up for Monster Energy, sponsored by Rain. Now, you hear how lackluster that applause is? If y'all drank one of these drinks, y'all would have the energy to use your whole hand and applause. Give it up for Rain, one of our sponsors! Yeah!
Kevin, you gonna pose? Or are you gonna look for the page number again? Okay. I'll say something about this drink. Go ahead, get your page number.
I got the page number.
Oh, you got it?
I thought we were
Okay,
doing
never
the
mind.
Monster thing.
All right, here we go. No, I don't know anything about Monster drinks. Just wanted some more stage time. Okay, here we go. All right, let's do a little pose here. There you go.
Can we take a sip? Can we take a sip?
Yeah, go ahead. No. All right.
No, that doesn't break a fast. He's fine.
This doesn't mess up my fast?
No, it doesn't.
It depends. What time is it?
How many calories is it? If it's 0, he's good.
What? This is not bad.
No, it's not bad.
This is really good.
It's going to be like vitamin to Vegemin. Everybody know that? All right, let's hear it up for.
You said
one sip.
She said vitamin to Vegemin. I'm too young to remember that reference. Me and Travis have no idea. Do you know what she's talking about when she says vitamin to
No idea. No.
Us young people have no idea. Clap your hands if you know the reference vitamin to Vegemin. Clap your hands if you have no idea what we're talking about.
We're outnumbered, Kev. We're outnumbered.
There was a show called I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball. She was a big star.
Oh, I know her.
Lucy and Desi, and then they had a scene with Ethel and Lucy was doing a commercial for this drink called Vitamin to Benjamin, and it was like an energy drink. And by the time she finished doing all the takes, she was drunk, and it was hilarious. Vitamin to Benjamin. I am barely old enough to remember that, Jennifer. All right, so you ready?
To the moon. Guys, the next category is Best Feature. And the nominees are
Astroplane Drifter. That creep from the bar last night. Christmas at Interlaken. How I spent my summer vacation.
And the winner is
That creep from the bar last night.
Keep it going. Here they come. Oh, it's the sexiest guy in here. Damn it.
This is the baby. Wow. Thank you, guys, so much. This is it's really humbling. I spoke enough on the last time, so I'm going to let these two take a moment to speak. But this is our 3-week-old baby, Casey Rancapola, future star. He is also available for work. Yeah, I'll introduce everybody first. So my name is Michael Coppola. I wrote, directed it, played the lead role of Tom, and then produced it with these two.
Hi, my name is Rachel Coppola. I produced along with Michael and Michael. I played the role of Jackie. Just want to say thank you. This is a really, really special festival. We think we put together a really special project. Grateful for our cast and crew, and just really happy for this award, so thank you so much.
Hi guys, I'm also Michael. I produced the film as well, and I just wanted to say thank you to LIIFE and everyone involved with this movie. This was a labor of love that I had the blessing to spend almost a year of my life working on with these two lovely people, and I got to meet a lot of you and see a lot of your work, and it's so surreal, and it's just such an honor to have this award in our name. So thank you to all of you, and keep making films.
Congrats to all the filmmakers, too.
Thank you, guys.
Pose for the picture, pose for the picture. The baby's so adorable. I can't even see the whole baby. I just see feet sticking out. How old is she? So how old is he? 3 weeks? Oh my goodness, give it up for the wonderful baby. Not too loud, not too loud. You don't want to wake the baby. Oh, give it up, yes. She did all the heavy lifting over here. Thank you guys, incredible, incredible job, incredible job. Thank you so much. All right, where's Travis? Where's Travis? Travis, get over there. I'll take this mic, take this mic. I want them to see how sexy you are while I interview you. All right.
How's it going, guys?
All right, so Travis, give it up for Travis for doing his section of the show. He did a wonderful job. Young man we know nothing about. I gave a little introduction. Tell us something about yourself, Travis.
Oh, he's gonna make me do an introduction right now.
Just tell us about you. Introduce you.
Well, I'm a really sexy guy.
We see.
No, comedian, actor, all over the place. I started on Long Island, then I went to the city, and then I just moved to other parts of the country. I mean, pretty much wherever I get a call, I get in my car and I go. And that's pretty much it.
Have you joined the union yet?
I have not.
Okay, so you still on your grind. You're still on your grind to get that.
Yeah.
Okay. And you, Travis is a stand-up comic. I gave him grace because he took a few jabs at me when he first came up. So I give him grace for that because that's what young comics are supposed to do.
Yeah.
But is there anything going on that you want to announce? Anything you want to tell the audience? They shared all that time with you and you introduced the awards and all that stuff. Anything you want to tell them?
I'm pretty much about my shows and films. I'm pretty vocal about it on my Instagram. So Trav_Grant. I put it on my story usually if I have a show that night or that week, or if I'm working on any project as far as film. Yeah, I have a feature coming out. He already said that though. I got a feature coming out. It's a Waitlist, a Love-ish story, and it's a really great film. I'm the lead in that. We have another feature coming out, Brimstone. That's it's another feature, and we just crammed those two in right back to back.
Did you act in the films or direct
Yeah,
the films?
I was the lead in both films.
You were the lead in both films?
I was the lead in both films.
Okay. Oh, Deborah Markowitz, you casting this guy in films? All right.
I think I have to rethink talking after being up here. I think I've been leaving out a lot in my day-to-day life.
Listen, man, hosting and doing this that's where the money is. Okay, that's where the money is.
Yeah, because nobody wants to do it.
That's where the dough is. So you gotta get ready.
See, that's what they laugh at. They're like, oh.
But so we know how to reach you on. Say it again.
Instagram, Trav_Grant, or just Travis Grant on Facebook. And my number is 516. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So he did a great job. Didn't he do a great job?
Guys.
Give it up for Travis Grant, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Give it up for Kevin one more time for not getting. I knew he was a comedy guy. I knew he wasn't going to take it seriously.
Nice. Okay, put the mic back and get off stage, crap. No, you did a great job, man. Very nice, very nice. Okay, okay. Because I'm about to retire soon. You might have to take over for me because I am getting too old for this, for these steps. What's that? Oh, yeah, sexy guys. Come up here, sexy guys. Let's talk to you guys. We have 2 more awards, right? Two. Just like mentions, okay, okay. So introduce yourself to the folks one more time.
Hi, I'm Joseph Hernandez. I was the lead actor in the nominated film Consequences. We were nominated for Best Horror.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And what role did you play in Consequences?
I was the psychotic serial killer.
I can see that, I can see that. I can see
Not
that
as
because
insane in
when
person,
you
I
were
promise.
reading the nominees, you were still in character, I could tell. No, that's good. Tell us about yourself. Where do you hail from and all that kind of stuff. Where can we reach you?
I'm from a small town, Mount Olive, New Jersey, but trust me, if it's anything for filming, this is my passion, this is my love, this is my life. I'll make the drive for it. You can find me on Instagram, JG Hernandez Acting, all just together, lowercase. And yeah, I have a new short film that I just finished up filming coming up in the works. So we got that coming up. My amazing director, who I'm here with tonight, we got a feature film that we're working on together. So hopefully we'll just keep moving up and keep going in the acting world.
Okay, nice, nice. Notice how we spoke about his passion and his life, and his tone didn't change at all. He was still the same. Passion, this is my passion. Great job. Give it up for him, everybody.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you.
All right, pass it to the other guy. Introduce yourself. Nick.
Hi there, I'm Nicholas James DaGosta, actor, filmmaker, singer. I directed directed Inner War Zone, wrote Inner War Zone. I was also the lead actor in Inner War Zone, which played here on Wednesday night.
What do we need to know about you? Where do you hail from and all that kind of stuff? Did you study? Did either of you study acting somewhere, or you just picked up a script and somebody said you're great? How did you get into it?
I actually studied musical theater at an arts high school called Long Island High School for the Arts. And then I went to LIU Post for film, so I made a switch over there, but I was always still an actor.
You said U Post?
LIU Post.
LIU Post. Oh,
Yeah.
LIU CW Post.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
you're using the shorthand like everybody knows what you're
LIU,
talking about.
yeah.
All right, okay, okay. Anything you want to say to the folks? They were gracious enough to give you a chance to audition your skills.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me up here. My Instagram.
You should be thanking me because they didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm just
Thankyou.com.
kidding. I'm kidding.
My Instagram is Nicholas James DaGosta, DAGOSTA.
Very nice. Give it up for these guys. Give it up for these gentlemen. You want to say something else? Or you want
No,
to
just
sing a
real
song?
quick.
You look like you're going to sing. Go ahead. Sing that song you was practicing.
No, there's no songs for me to sing, but I did want to say real quick, from my acting perspective, I did that all like growing up in public school, but I did want to shout out when I transitioned to film acting, I started going to LaGuardia Acting School out in Rockaway, New Jersey. Shout out my teacher, Josh. That's who's the director of my new short film. I love working with him. He's an amazing director, and yeah, shout out LaGuardia.
Nice. Look right back there. A smile changes everything, right? A smile, you don't look like a psychotic killer anymore. Give it up for these guys, everybody. All right, y'all can get off stage.
Give it up for Kevin.
Yeah, whatever. Get off stage, man. I'm done with you now.
Thanks, Kevin.
Nice job, guys. Nice job. Give it up for them one more time, everybody. I love working with young artists. That's an exercise in taking direction, right? You see how I tease them and tell them to do stuff just to see. Maybe there might be a director in the house because you go on these auditions, you might seem great for a job, but if a director gives you stage direction and you don't know how to follow, you're not getting casted. All that stuff is real important, right? So you want to take opportunities, free opportunities like this to practice your craft. Iteration, iteration, iteration. I lost my love for the acting like I had it after the pandemic. Because during the pandemic, there were no more live auditions. We would have to audition on tape and send it in. So I'm in my house, and this is how I got ready for an audition. I would record the other person's lines on my phone and put a space between them, and then I'd read my lines on camera between those spaces. And it just was draining my spirit, draining my energy, and I just didn't love it anymore. So I'm not fully retired. Like now, I make films, I create projects, I create my own projects. But as far as going through that process, I don't love it. I've been in over 100 episodes of TV. I've been in over 40 movies. I had a really good career. I'm early retired. I collect a pension from acting. It's real hard to do that, right? But when you love it, do it. When you stop loving it, stop. You don't want to be one of those bitter actors. You ever go to a SAG meeting? Anybody ever been to a SAG? The new members meeting?
Kevin, all you needed to do was have
The energy. I got so much energy now.
you had the monster drink. You could have done your auditions at home.
You know what? We got to give one of those to Joseph. Where's Joseph? Give Joseph a monster drink. No, but only do it if you love it. That's the point. Find what you love. If you can get somebody to pay you to do the things you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So that's the journey I'm on. I come here every year because I love it. I love the people. Everybody's been great to me. I didn't know how crazy Long Island was growing up. Like, I'm from the projects in the Bronx. And I know the Bronx is crazy because that's where I'm from. And sometimes I would come here and we host a show and I'd go home and I see something on the news about a Gilgo Beach. And I was like, I was just out there. I could have been murdered by a serial killer. Y'all look so peaceful. When people have lawns and stuff, it looks so peaceful. You hear stories like MS-13 and craziness. And Long Island is crazy. This is where the Amityville Horror took place, right out here. And that was a true story. Anyway, you guys have been wonderful. Give it up for yourselves, everybody. So we flew through this show. We flew through this show. When I first started hosting in 1978 at the first film festival here, Film Expo, our shows would be 4 hours long. And then we started trimming it down a little bit to like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. How long did this one take? We like 2 hours? 2 hours. 2 hours is good, right? Should have been an hour and a half. Okay. Because you ever sit in a movie way too long and then your butt? Anyway. Oh, no booty jokes. That's what I was told not to talk about. Don't talk about butt. Your butt getting numb jokes. Huh? What just happened? All right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are at our jury prize for the 2025 LIIFE Audience Choice first. All right. Are we going to show it on the thing? For 2025 Long Island International Film Expo Audience Choice Award, the winner is Vienna Suddenly an Angel! Holy cow! Holy cow! Keep it going, everybody! Keep it going for everybody! You have to meet this woman. You have to meet this woman. She has an incredible film and an incredible story. Come on over here. Get to that mic. Get to that mic. Get your award. Congratulations, my dear. Take that mic. You are the winner of the 2025 Long Island International Film Expo Audience Choice Award. Tell this audience what we need to know.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm so shocked. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm Dr. Denise Wandler, and I'm Vienna's mom. This is incredible. Thank you so much. Wow, to everybody who voted for us. This is amazing. Thank you so, so, so much. This is for, obviously, my daughter, Vienna Carly Savino, and all the kids who passed away from this underserved, underrecognized category of death called SUDC, which is sudden unexplained death in childhood. And it's a category of death in kids 1 to 18 years old, where after a thorough investigation and an autopsy and a medical record review, there is still no cause of death. And what happened to us in 2017 when my family and I lived in Homedale, New Jersey, our daughter fell asleep watching TV and stopped breathing, and we still do not know why she passed away. My husband and I are both physicians. I'm sports medicine, my husband's emergency medicine, and when this happened to us, we were shocked because we never heard of this. We said, well, SID stops at 1. We're safe at 1. Well, we're not, because it happened to us and so many other families. And so Vienna was almost 3 when this happened to us, healthy, and she was with our babysitter and our older 2 kids, and we were coming home from a wedding. So that's what happened to us. And it wasn't until the very next day when we learned from our Vienna's medical examiner about SUDC. And it was unbelievable. We were shocked. And so we immediately entered into a medical a research study. And we're in 4 different research studies right now. And actually the largest one is Boston Children's Hospital, Robert's program, and they're featured in our film, in our short documentary. And they are incredible there. And so we're hoping to get answers for little Vienna as well as all these other kids, because it's devastating. You lose a child, and everything is now before and everything is then after that particular child died. So time stops and then it restarts again, and then you live some type of new life, and whatever that new life looks like. So our film, Vienna's Suddenly an Angel, I thought about doing a film 5 years ago, didn't know what it was going to look like, and then the last 3 years met the most amazing people who could make this come to fruition and to bring my dream to reality. And number one, I want to thank my amazing family, my husband Mike, our other kids, Vivian and Vaughn, the 3 V's. And it was very tough because, I have all this passion to get this forward, but it's tough because you're also dealing with grief, and grief is so different in everybody. And males, female, everybody treats grief so differently. And so we had the one day of we're going to film. We now moved to Pennsylvania, so outside of Hershey. So if you saw the chocolate from Hershey, that was from me. But we had that one day on the calendar to film, and I was so nervous. And looking at that date, that Saturday that was coming up, August of that year, whatever year it was, a couple of years ago, I thought, okay, it's kind of like, okay, that day you're going to talk about the most horrible day of your life, essentially. And you have to talk about it because that's the day the crew is there. The crew's not coming back. They drove 4 hours from Jersey and then from the city and to be there to film us. So I want to first and foremost thank my family for helping me bring it to where it is now. And of course the crew, they're amazing. Marco Albrecht is the director and the producer and the writer, and we met him when we were doing a Vienna's Day of International SUDC Awareness Day walk in Homedale, New Jersey at Vienna's Bench in Cross Farm Park. And this is a day where all 7 continents represent Team Vienna and remember Vienna. It's incredible to get more attention on this. So he met us there. And so then we also have Alexander Berg. He's out of New York City. He's been from Sweden, been in the city for over 32 years. Started as a photographer and then now amazing cinematographer, so he's been incredible to work with. And then also Corey O'Neill, he's our editor. And Marco taught him all the tricks of the trade, so thankful for all of them. Yeah, and the film is dedicated to all the SUDC kids because the number one thing is we don't want our kids to be forgotten. And in my family, we'll always be a family of 5. Never a family of 4, always a family of 5. So thanks again for this amazing award. And LIIFE, you guys have been incredible. And just thank you for everything. I mean, you guys are just so supportive. And I really can't say enough amazing things about all of you. Thank you for making me feel so welcome and loved being a very first-time filmmaker. I'm a physician by trade, so to do this, it's been just unbelievable. So thank you to everybody, Ann and Deb and everybody. Thank you.
Close for your picture. Close for your picture. You took it already? Denise, grab the mic one more time. Grab the mic one more time and come over here real quick. First of all, the story, your story is so tragic. Your story is is so powerful. What do you want people to take away from this film? Is there a call to action? What do you want us to know?
So I would love for everyone in this room to take 30 seconds and tell a friend, a family member, a stranger about Vienna and about her story, and that SIDS does not end at 1. It continues on as SUDC. And I call it SIDS Part 2, but in kids 1 to 18 years old. And from our film, I hope that people feel hopeful that you can move forward with life after loss. We never move on, but we can definitely move forward and still give our surviving children an amazing life. We do our best with that every day. And we want people to be inspired to do something about it. If you feel so strongly and passionate about a particular cause, like obviously I feel very passionate about this with it affecting our family, my sweet little darling Vienna. But do something about it, whatever that is, whatever feels right to you, feel passionate about something and carry it forward and do the best you can in life.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, give it up one more time for Dr. Denise. The Audience Choice winner, Vienna. Vienna, suddenly an angel. All right, everybody. Our final award. This is our final award. All right, our final award, everyone. There are no nominees. The jury prize. The jury prize for Best Feature Documentary goes to Test Subject V. Test Subject V. Test Subject V. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Thank you, Kevin. We'd like to thank Long Island International Film Expo for this amazing opportunity to show our film here. Our director, Sol, wasn't able to be here today. He's in India, but I'm sure he's overjoyed. He will be overjoyed when I tell him that we've won. So thank you very much, everyone, and I hope if you haven't watched our film, you do get to watch the film.
Question, what's your name?
Yes, I'm Vikrant Chopra. I'm the producer of Test Subject.
Tell us, what's the movie about?
The movie is an exploration of our main character, Kunal, who's was deeply unfit. He had lots of health problems, and he used veganism and fitness to try and get himself back into shape. So we explore the scientific kind of reasons why certain things that we're supposedly meant to eat on a daily basis aren't necessarily things that are good for our body. So one of the key things one of the scientists says in there is that it's like putting diesel in a car that needs petrol. So we explore, like, in a way, what's the younger generations are doing, but in a way, it's like exploring it from an older person's perspective.
Okay. And say your name one more time.
Vikrant Chopra.
Vikrant. Okay, give it up for Vikrant, y'all. You notice how I announced Vikrant won an award, and he was looking around like, well, where's the award? I ain't getting nothing yet. Where's my prize? Did you tell us your name? Did you introduce yourself? Did you tell them? Did you introduce yourself to these people? Come on. So this young lady has been giving out the awards. We saw her working the whole time. Don't say, come here. Tell everyone who you are.
Good evening, everyone, and it's a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, and Deborah, thank you for having me. My name is Sunny. I live on and raised in Long Island. I've lived everywhere in Queens, Brooklyn, Jersey. I have an acting background. I'm in a hosting background, love to use my voice, and I've also worked with the airlines, running the flights. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and again, it's my pleasure, and thank you so much for having me. And congratulations to all the winners. Everyone here is a winner. Really a beautiful festival, and thanks again.
Very nice, very nice. So give it up for our founder, the boss lady. Give it up for Miss Deborah Markowitz over here.
So I want to first thank Kevin, our host, who's been our host for many, many years. Jennifer Giles, for being one of our presenters, Travis Grant. Okay, so anyway, filmmakers, we are going to move over to the third rail, which is 3 doors down. You get 1 complimentary ticket for a drink, and you will see Anne. Where is Anne? Anne should be at the, there she is. That's Anne. Go Anne, she'll give you 1 complimentary ticket per film. Sorry, we're a poor organization. Be sure you get that and join us at the after party. Scared for Your Life submissions will be open in about 2 weeks. Be sure that you enter that if you have a short horror film. And LIIFE will open in September. But anyway, I want to thank everybody. Thank you all for being here. And thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'll see you at the thing next door. Where I can't eat. Reserve the sleeping cloud. And we want to thank.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to give one more thank you. I want to thank Corey Diskin for having me, and thank you so much. Thanks, Corey. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Can we get all the award winners on stage, please, for a picture? And Rob Graydon. Rob Graydon's here? Rob's not here. Huh? Oh, he's here. Oh, my God. That's my man right there.
Come on, everybody. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yes, sir. Take care of yourself. AJ, come on. Up here. Come on.
Excellent job.
Don't be shy. We're posing for a photo. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.